Hey everybody, welcome to this latest episode here from my YouTube channel, and I'm excited that you once again decided to watch one of these, and so I thank you so much for that. Today we're going to continue the look at my recent visit to Tim's Oriental and Seafood Market here in San Antonio. They're located over on Bandera Road and have been a San Antonio institution for quite a while, and I really had a good time the other day getting out there for the first time, and was just fascinated by a lot of what I saw. And so I brought a few things home, and I thought this would be a good avenue to share with you some of my finds while I was there. The last episode showed you guys the pork dishes that I was able to pick up, and also my introduction to something called rambutan, and just a fantastic fruit. And after that, I thought, okay, well, let's go ahead and take another look at some of the items that I was able to find. Now, I am a sucker for salty snacks, and so while I was there, I was able to pick up a few items that I'm going to share with you today. Again, items I've never been introduced to, I've never had before. And so as I film this, you're literally going to get my first reactions at whatever these items are. And we're going to go ahead and call this one Tim's Oriental and Seafood Market Part 2 as we look at some of the snack items that I found. For me, snacking is kind of it's a constant thing. Maybe constant isn't the right word. It's something that I love to do. Look at me. But I'm always curious about new things that I've never encountered in terms of snacks. And I remember back when I was in Okinawa back in 2017, I was introduced to a lot of different foods that I hadn't experienced yet. And one of the things that stood out to me was the way in which what you and I would call I'm trying to think of the term, a convenience store, was a very different experience while there in Japan. And so one of the biggest things that stood out to me was that what I would look at as a convenience store here in the States, where you could find all kinds of fast food and pre-prepared meals that are usually not the best quality. And I say that, not being judgy, because listen, I spent a lot of time on the road, well, pre-pandemic, and I'm known to enjoy the occasional, gas station burrito or chicken salad sandwiches from the, I just said sandwiches from the cooler there in the gas station or the whatever stop I've made to get gas and fuel up my car, maybe pick up a soda or something. Or if it's early in the morning, a huge cup of coffee. Shout out to 7-Eleven, for me, the best road coffee. And I've covered over 290 to almost 300,000 miles on the road in the last several years as I've traveled for Derby. And again, I love that stuff. It's not the healthiest. Laredo Taco Company that you could find at a lot of stripes on the road is one of my favorites to have tacos while out and about. And so when I was in Japan, what I noticed was that a lot of what they consider convenience food was very fresh food that really was hearty and did a lot to change my mind about what, again, I'm using the term convenience store, but that wasn't what they were. They were just small shops, corner shops that you would be able to walk in and grab some food items that you might need. I remember stocking up the house that I rented while I was there for several days, and really not needing to go out to restaurants and stuff. I just got a bunch of food and meals there at the shop down the road, and I was set. And so all of that to say that as I walked throughout Tim's and I saw the different food items and so forth that I might try, I remembered how some of the items that I picked up in Okinawa were salty snacks that I really enjoyed. Now, the ones I have for you today that I'm going to try, I've never seen before. And as I look at the labels and so forth, I can deduce from the language itself, and the way it's translated, what these are. And so what I'll do is I'll just show you what they are, and I'll describe what I experience. And so there's 4 different items we're going to look at today. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started and see what we have. So this first item is this right here. They are little potato snacks that it just says flavored potato snack at the bottom of the package. And you'll notice that the front label is a mixture of languages, English, of course, being on the package, as well as what I can only guess is Japanese. And the reason I say that is because there's a corner here item that says Japan production. And so again, I'm not familiar enough with the product to be able to say, okay, this is exactly the language it's in, or whatever the case might be. But I'm hoping that my best guess, based on the sort of deduction of what's on the package, is correct. I looked at the packages up and down, and because of little labels that say product of Japan or something like that, I kind of came to the best conclusion I could as to where the product originates. Tim's carries a lot of different products from a lot of different parts of Asia, and so I'm gonna try it out. So this is called it's Kalbi is the brand on top, and Hagariko, I'm not sure how to pronounce that properly, but this is original flavor, which from the packaging it says a crunch elevated potato snack that's crunchy on the outside and crispy inside. The secret is pairing hearty potatoes with real bits of carrots and parsley. Seriously crunchy, so delicious. And so carrots and parsley are apparently what make this snack original or unique. And as you can see from the packaging there, you've got that sort of fleck of red and green, or orange and green, I should say, that for me represent the carrots and parsley seasoning that is utilized on the potato snack itself. So let's go ahead and open it and see what we find. Thankfully, these are resealable, so I'll be able to enjoy these later, since I'm not going to consume the whole bag for you guys, because that would be, silly, but maybe they're that good. All right, so here is what's in the package, and you can see right away the colors of the parsley and carrots, and so here we go. I love a good crunchy snack. I'm huge on potato chips. Regular Lay's potato chips are my favorite. I don't need it to be anything much more than that. I also love Doritos. Cheetos are the bomb. As much as I love spicy food, I'm not big on the what do you call it? The spicy, flamin' hot sort of line of products, because to me it's just not, there's no flavor to it. It's more so just the heat. I'll tell you what these taste like. It has that straight potato flavor of just a regular Lay's potato chip, the regular yellow bag, with no additional sour cream and onion or anything like that. And yeah, I'm liking these. These are good. But I've got 3 more, so we're going to seal that one up. We'll set that aside for a little later. So, 1 down. And yeah, I like it. That'll go good with a sandwich or something later. Yeah, that bag's not gonna last long. So the my drink of choice today, A&W root beer. I'm a big Barks root beer fan, and apparently there's still a shortage, because I've not been able to find it for about 3 months now. And so every time I go to the store, or if I put it on my shipped order, if you use shipped, tip your shoppers well. No barks. I'll always get a text or not be able to find it. And A&W, right now my root beer. I'm a huge root beer fan. I have this theory that there's no bad root beer. It's just degrees of good. Now again, that's just my opinion. If you feel different, comment below and let me know what you think. But I'll fight you. I love root beer. Root beer is awesome. All right, so here we go. Next product. I think I'm going to save this one for last. Mystery. But now I have, again, more potato snacks. They're all chips of some sort. And the next two are these two right here. And again, you can see that they look like French fries, McDonald's fries. And that's what the package reminds me of. Well-salted McDonald's fries are some of my favorite out there. Again, I'll fight you. Poorly salted McDonald's fries. No, it's like Wendy's. Wendy's has great fries, but they so rarely salt them correctly. And so, yeah, Wendy's is not always my first choice. Although, surely by now you know that I'm a big fast food fan. We could argue, and maybe someday we will, about what fast food burger is the best. Of course, you'll also find that I'm not picky, and so some of you will tease me when I say that I love a good McDonald's burger. I love Wendy's, love Five Guys. I can't think of a burger place that I don't like. Whataburger, of course. I mean, come on. That's the king around here. I've got a theory about In-N-Out. The further west, the better. My best In-N-Out experience was in California. And the further it's come east, it just isn't what I experienced when I first tried it. I think it was San Diego where I first had In-N-Out years and years ago. Back in about 2002 was my very first In-N-Out burger experience. Rancho Cucamonga, somewhere in that area. Might have been where I had it the first time, but I seem to remember that I also had it in San Diego. So whatever the case might be, if you know California better than me, then maybe I'm wrong. But my point is, fast food burgers, I'm a fan. And, you know, which one is my favorite can change per day, because I also like Freddy's. Steak and Shake. Why is this turning into a fast food burger video? That's not what we're talking about. Okay, so it all started because of this little image right here. It reminds me of what McDonald's fries looks like. So there's two different flavors here. And the only reason I know what the flavors are, because you can see that the language on the packaging is, you know, there's nothing in English telling me the descriptor of what this is. Now, this is a product of Taiwan. I'm looking here on the back, the information that I see here. And so, yeah, it's completely in, goodness, Taiwanese. But yeah, so this one appears to be plain, and from the back of the package, this one on the back says seaweed flavor, and this one simply says salt flavor, and salt. So yeah, let's take a look and take a taste and see what we find. I'm going to do the salt first, since it's sort of plain comparative, and we'll try it out. So here we go, and straight, same as the other. Of course, no flecks of any kind, just, you know, salt. Yeah. The flavor is plain. It's not overly salty either, which I'm kind of liking. And it does taste different from the first one. So, much more potato-y, this one. Unlike the other, This is going to get consumed before the end of today or the weekend. Because these are good. I kind of like it. Yeah. More of these in my future. So, one of these days I'll find out whether flashing brands of stuff is going to cause me a problem on this channel. But until then, I'm going to keep doing it. Alright, here's the second one. This one says on the back of the package, seaweed flavor. Seaweed flavor. I love nori. I love sushi. And any sushi based or sushi related item. And this one says seaweed flavor. So let's find out. Right away, you see the difference in the look of the first one comparative to this one. So you have the little seaweed flakes as compared to here. So two distinctly different items. And let's see. Yeah. That undercurrent of flavor on the potato chip is definitely nori. Yeah. Seaweed. And I'm digging it. Minutes after this is over, these little bad boys right here are going to disappear. Really, really good. I'm loving them. So, not that I need reasons to go back to Tim's, but that certainly helps. I tell you, you got to get out there if you haven't already. A lot of you have. Those are good. And as a follow-up, and I'm not even going to try to pronounce it yet. I think I'll do it on the next one. I got some responses on my question about how to prepare the barbecue pork from the first video, and I got some recipes sent to me. And so I'll update you guys on the next one, as it'll be part 3 of my Tim's experience. And so yeah, more to come, because you guys are doing a fantastic job of subscribing to the channel. Thank you so much for doing that. And also, as I post these things on Facebook, you guys are awesome about giving me your thoughts about experiences you've had, and sending me recipes. So keep it coming. I really like hearing from you, and I'll keep doing this. So one more snack. This one, the brand is Caramucho. Again, pronunciation escapes me. Product of Taiwan is what the back of it says. And the flavor, as you can see, is hot chili and seaweed. Again, seaweed. I couldn't pass up the bag because it also said hot chili. And again, I like it to spice. And so I'm excited about what this might be. So, here we go. Oh, man. That first whiff. Oh. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. See it? Do you see it? Do you see it? Look at it. Look it in the face. It's all blurry. Give me a second. There's people watching this who are like, how can you get so excited about a chip? Oh, there it is. Man, that seaweed hits late. And it's so good. The hot chili, there's a lot of chips out there that have sort of a spice or sort of a, a heat element. And that chili, the heat that I'm getting, can y'all hear the ocean lapping in the background? If you do, it's not the ocean, it's Rowdy drinking water from his bowl. Thanks for the background noise, buddy. I don't know what the spices are, but I get sort of that. Chips here in the States sort of have that sort of, everything is front forward in terms of the flavor of the spice, and so, in terms of the spice level, this is very subtle. And then the seaweed kicks in toward the end, and rounds it all out. These are good. These are real good. In fact, once I'm done, I'm gonna have a sandwich, and I'm gonna have an assortment of these to accompany it. Just a plain sandwich, mayo, turkey, pepper jack cheese, maybe some tomato, if I have any. Ooh, spinach. Fresh, not canned. Yeah, and these are going to get consumed, but this one's a winner. Hot chili and seaweed. I mean, I'm loving it. Thank you, Tim's. Delicious. So, yeah, we've had a look at a few salty snacks. 3 that are in the shape of fries. Carrots and parsley, fantastic. 2 different variations of this product right here. Seaweed flavor and salt. Both very good. And then, this is a winner. This one right here. Definitely one I'll go back for. So yeah, so as always, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for joining me on this journey. And go visit Tim's if you are in town. If you're not, like I said, make a plan to come visit and we'll go. Until next time, take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. Always remember, like I like to say, you're awesome, you're amazing, and the world's a better place because you are in it. So, we'll see you soon. Be well. Eat good food. And I'm going to go handle these guys because they're getting kind of rowdy with each other. So, take care. Much love. And we'll see you next time.